I am curious. Did you get to see last night's show? What'd you think of AEW Dynamite last night, Jim?
Watched it from start to finish. I can tell you that honestly. I thought the start of the show, they had a real nice cold open where they kind of outlined what's going to happen on Saturday night. Nice job on that. That's a different little touch. I think it's smart. The first match had a chaotic start because they had so many participants. It was a little unyielding in the beginning. And one thing I want to say, because there were so many guys in that match, why in the hell are the wrestlers wearing jewelry when they're fighting? And that's all companies, whether it be necklaces or earrings or bracelets or whatever the hell it may be. And I know I'm old school. You can get out of my fucking yard anytime now. But golly, it's so weak. So I don't know what your thoughts are on it, but I don't think any wrestler should ever wear any jewelry when they're wrestling. I just don't.
No argument from me. I get it.
Yeah, it's just I just don't get it. I'm with you. I don't understand it. If somebody's just got to say no, you can't wear your shit. Put it up, and then when you get through wrestling, you can put it back on. It's just not good. It's just not good at all. I did think that the spotlight on Takeshita, who's really going to be a big star, I think he needs to be in less tags and more singles.
Yeah.
Takeshita's really a find, and I hope they can keep him. He's big and he's athletic and he's got a great look and so forth. He's a good one. He's a keeper, as we say. And another keeper in that thing was Powerhouse Hobbs. Man, if I were booking that damn thing, Powerhouse Hobbs wouldn't be touched. He's just he's a premium commodity in my view. So Powerhouse Hobbs and Takeshita came out of that crazy match looking decent and had a little spotlight on them, which I thought was smart. So they did a nice job on Wednesday night with Swerve and Lashley. They got plenty of exposure. They took care of Swerve until he got to ran into the group. So that was a decent match. The Adam Cole had a promo, and Kyle O'Reilly did a nice job of adding to that promo. He exceeded my expectations to Kyle O'Reilly, but there was a lot of talk in that part of the show, including another promo by Orange Cassidy. What else here I got written down? They had a match with Chris Statlander and Sheeta, which kind of slowed the show down, I thought. But anyway, it was what it was. They worked hard. They had a good match, but I don't think anybody cared at that point in the show. Hangman and Jay White had a little energy segment that was very good. This should be a great match. I'm looking forward to Hangman Page and Jay White's match. I like both those guys. I think they're both potentially big stars, and should have a great match. I've seen Jay White when I was doing all that New Japan stuff. We haven't seen the best of him yet, or even close to it. And Hangman Page is coming into his own. But as you notice, Hangman Page is wearing a necklace in this graphic. I guess I'm just too old school. I don't get it. I don't know why guys don't use that as an advantage, like a noose around somebody's neck. It baffles me. What does Statlander had that? Sheeta, Adam Page. Too many Adams on the show. Lashley had a handicap match, which was interesting. He beat two guys, including Cheeseburger, who got a big pop. Remember Cheeseburger, Conrad?
I do. Cheeseburger's the man in Ring of Honor. I was glad to see him last night.
Yeah, he got bounced around a little bit, but nonetheless, that was expected. Darby Allin and Claudio had a real nice match, and they beat Darby clean, and nice display of power and stuff. He took great bumps, as he always does. I don't know how that kid does it. I guess one thing that helps him is in AEW, you wrestle about 1 day a week unless you book an indie. So, he gets time to heal. I think that's a good recruiting tool when you work your schedule is one day a week. MJF did a real good promo. It's well worded. It touched on all the right points to sell pay-per-view. So he'll be on there. Then we saw one of your favorite segments, the QT Marshall match with those jabronis from Walmart or wherever they're from.
How dare you? Listen, they announced in a loud and clear voice last night that the Rizzler is coming to Full Gear. This is big news. It's one thing to have Big Boom. It's one thing to have AJ and Big Justice. But now we got the Rizzler. Man,
Which one is the Rizzler?
Right in the middle, telling you to shh, quiet down, JR.
The one in the middle?
Yeah, that's the Rizzler.
Okay. I should know that. I don't think I'll be calling that match. I don't know why it's booked, but nonetheless,
it's the main event. You only work main events. That's the main event of 0 Hour. I think the Rizzler is going to hit a 450.
Yeah, if he falls down or with the ring, he might. But anyway, they got some TV time. So QT's at it again. He's convinced Tony Khan this is a good idea, and Rizzler's got a cult following, and this should be good for the show. Huge, my ass.
Now, I'm not saying this to be funny, JR. They were on the Tonight Show. What other AEW talent's been on the Tonight Show this year?
Why were they on the Tonight Show?
Because they're the most viral thing on the internet. Just because it ain't for you doesn't mean it ain't over.
Yeah, well, true. I agree.
I'm just saying the Rizzler is going to bring some eyeballs for people who wouldn't. I'm not making this up. I had 2 people in my real life who are not wrestling fans reach out to me and say, hey, is it true the Costco guy's really doing something with wrestling? Now, one of them thought it was WWE, but whatever. That is the brand name for wrestling. But the point is, non-wrestling fans are going to watch this. And I know that pisses off AEW fans. I get it. You don't have to necessarily love it, but it is a mainstream opportunity. It's an internet opportunity.
Okay. Well, let's hope it works out.
Yeah.
Let's hope it works out. I'm not for anybody getting a shot and making the most of their opportunity. I just don't get it. I don't get that whole little group. They did a promo last night that was okay.
Where are you at on chicken bakes from Costco, Jim?
What?
Have you had a chicken bake from Costco?
No.
Have you had a double chocolate chunk cookie from Costco?
No, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're booming and dooming over there. And as